You need the guys on rookie contracts to perform, and they are.
So the Hornets starting five. They've got Griffin, Kelly Oubre out there with Terry Rozier. Then it's Miles Bridges, and it's Richards in at the center position, locking down the middle. Now here's Rozier. Three-pointer. And it's Harris with the rebound. Rozier against Fultz. Pass to Banchero. And here's Wagner. 5 to shoot. The Magic need to put one up here. For 3, here's Harris. Good work defensively by Oubre. It's tipped. Back to Griffin. And the foul on Gary Harris. That's his first.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Rozier outside. On the wing, MP. 6 on the shot clock. Hits the target from 18 feet.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Just over a minute and a half in. Pass to Banchero. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
And here's Bridges. Back to Griffin. Fades and shoots. Counted. Griffin's gotten his second bucket of the game. For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Fultz against Rozier. Now here's Fultz. Defense is right there. Banchero no good. Here's Charlotte. They trail by 1. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
Oubre can't hit.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
Clark, as with most young teams, the Magic struggle with consistency.
Look, B.A., that's just how the NBA can be for young teams. I mean, it's a hard league, a really hard league. It's tough. Everybody's good. But there are some benefits to going through the growing pains of being young. You learn on the fly. And there's no better teacher than experience, which comes from reps and time on the floor together. And ultimately, you hope it pays dividends going forward.
Now here's Wagner. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Back to Wagner. Fires the 3. The Hornets pull it in. Griffin outside. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Out to Oubre. Screen by Bridges. Back to Griffin. There's the drive, and Griffin slams it in.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, did he?
And now, please welcome the 407. All right, everyone, a big round of applause for the 407.
Pass to Wagner. Oubre against Harris. Outside Fultz. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Rozier. Here's Banchero. Gets some space and buries the jumper.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Rozier, the pass to Bridges. On the wing, MP. That one is off. Orlando has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Outside Fultz. And it's all tied up.
And, you know, even when you D him up, Fultz still powers through that defense, especially when he's this close to the rim.
To the inside, Richards. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Harris. After the basket by Charlotte. Pass to Banchero. And he's going to the line for two.
Just taking it easy on you guys. Saving it for crunch time, baby.
At the line for Orlando, Paolo Banchero.
Watch Banchero. He's got a rare mix of moves for a big man.
Yeah, B.A., the perfect combination of size, strength, and skill. Crosses up defenders well, spin moves, excellent body control, and he uses his body to shield the ball when he's driving through the lane.
Now here's Oubre. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Second team foul. At the line for the Hornets.
So Oubre nails them both.
And you know, guys, there's one thing that may have hurt the Hornets the past few seasons. A lack of playoff experience among their core players.
Here's Fultz. 17 points for him last game against Phoenix.
And more impressive to me than his scoring was his playmaking. Really an all-around offensive clinic.
Now here's Rozier. The lead is 2. Here's Griffin. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Griffin's got 11 points. And of the Hornets' top 5 scorers last season, 3 have never been to the playoffs.
And B.A., that can be tough when the pressure's on. They've gotten blown out in play-in games each of the last 2 seasons. But with all their talent, they should be in the postseason soon enough.
The Hornets have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Pass to Bridges. Back to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Well, I tell you, Bridges is doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
Now here's Fultz. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Wagner, the pass to Wagner. Outside Fultz. Over Rozier. Oh, MP with a block. Oubre finds Griffin. Shoots over Fultz. It's intercepted. Here's Banchero. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Fultz. Oh, MP with a block. Outside for Rozier. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Banchero. Orlando trailing here. Pass to Harris. All sorts of time. And the jumper is on the mark. He's got 5.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
Rozier, the pass to Griffin. It's Bridges on the wing. Griffin against Wagner. And the foul called on Markelle Fultz. Charlotte making some changes. Washington's checked in for Richards. Gordon Hayward comes in for Bridges. And it's Martin in for Oubre. Now here's Hayward, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Suggs. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Martin.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. Bouknight, he's checked in for Charlotte. Carter, the pass to Anthony. Here's Suggs. For three, here's Harris. They get it back. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Right there. I mean, Carter using his instincts and his motor to track down the miss and convert it into second chance points. That's just really good work.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Now here's Griffin. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. Shot clock at 6. Griffin, a screen on Anthony. Releases. Bouknight can't get it to go. Orlando has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Anthony outside. And there's the call on Cody Martin. That's his first foul of the game. Charlotte calls timeout.
Their exceptional as always. Let's hear it for the 407.
Hits the outside fadeaway. Griffin's got 15 points.
Interesting choice going for the fadeaway, an unnecessary flourish in that case.
Wagner and Banchero at the forward slots. Markelle Fultz is out there with Cole Anthony. And it's Wagner in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Now here's Bridges. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. It's Griffin, high post. Wagner's on him. Griffin passes to Oubre. And the three-pointer goes. And it's a 6-point Charlotte lead.
He does not lack for confidence. And he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Pass to Banchero. Oh, and he got fouled on his...
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Banchero has tremendous footwork in the post. He stays in balance and puts defenders in awkward spots.
You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, it's a new day in Orlando. Magic head coach Jamal Mosley continues to lay the foundation for the team they want to be. A, quote, tough-talking, tied-together defensive team that plays offensively with pace, space, and the pass. Try and say that 5 times fast.
Well done, Allie. Thank you.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
When Franz Wagner went 8th overall to Orlando in the 2021 draft, his family was ecstatic. Him and his brother Mo, teammates with the Magic. It doesn't get a whole lot better than that if you're Wagner.
Now here's Oubre. 5 points in the game. It's Griffin, high post. Wagner's on him. And the foul called on. That'll be a second foul of the game. Fultz against Rozier. On the wing, MP. Releases. No good that time. Now Orlando takes it the other way. The Wagner brothers. Not the only brother teammates we've seen.
That's exactly right, B.A. I mean, how about the Morris twins on the same Phoenix Suns squad? You know, that's got to be pretty special to play with your sibling, I would think.
Down low. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul. Rozier against Fultz. Pass to Banchero. Wagner with a screen. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. On the wing, Rozier. Pounded by Fultz. On the wing, MP. 15 points in the game. It's hauled in by the Magic.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's Banchero. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Phoenix.
And he also contributed a couple blocks, too. Just a glimpse at the impact he had on defense.
Now here's Rozier. 4-point game. Here's Bridges. And the layup falls. Bridges has got his first 2 points of the night. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Hornets?
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
And Orlando has possession. The Hornets making their last shot.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
It's Bridges on the wing. Screen by Griffin. Pass to Rozier. There's the triple. And Fultz pulls it down for Orlando. They've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Wagner outside to the middle. Here's Banchero. Misses the baby hook. The Hornets have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. To the wing on the left. Rozier outside. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Magic. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end. Picking up his second and pile up quickly.
14 foul.
Orlando's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Oh, MP with a block. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. Here's Fultz. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Yeah, and you know, it's important that Fultz continue to develop his in-between game because he knows when to pull up.
Rozier, the pass to Griffin.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow! Bring it home!
And that will play over and over again in the highlights.
Look at this crowd. They can't believe what they just saw.
I wonder how long he's worked on that. First, you got to think it up. Then, you got to bring it to reality.
Out to Anthony for 3. The Hornets have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter.
For Orlando, the 2021 trade deadline marked a turn to a new direction. I mean, the Magic trading away Aaron Gordon, Evan Fournier, and Nikola Vucevic indicated they were clearly going another way. They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Wagner with a screen. Shot from 12. Fultz is good. Fultz has gotten 4 this quarter.
Boy, for a young guy, Fultz is really a smart player. Takes on the pick and roll with confidence and poise. Man, outstanding work.
Good work there as it goes. Well, with those 2021 Magic deals, what do you think of hitting the reset button, Clark?
You know, B.A., I like it. I think it was time. That group had not quite made the progress that was expected. And at some point, you got to determine whether you're better off changing course or going with the status quo. So I like the moves they made. A youth movement in Orlando shows promise going forward.
Oubre. Orlando grabs the miss. Banchero's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Fultz. Pass to Banchero. And that one is hammered home.
I mean, you talk about it factor, Banchero's got it, man. What a move.
Rozier, pass to Oubre. Back to Rozier. He buries it from 3. Rozier's got 5.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Orlando calls timeout. It's clear Charlotte has...
They got one of the best young rosters in the NBA, and they're balanced. They play tremendous team basketball. Fun to watch.
Now here's Carter. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Phoenix. And here's Harris. Pass to Suggs.
At the line for the Magic, Wendell Carter Jr. At the line for 2.
Served him well in his development.
Yeah, but Carter Jr., he showed tremendous growth in the 2021-22 season.
Yeah, he sure did, B.A. He saw increased efficiency across the board. I mean, it really was around the rim, though, where he made his greatest strides. Showed improved low-post scoring, improved low-post moves, and defensively, he was an anchor for Orlando.
Here's Suggs. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Banchero. 5 on the clock. Isaac with a screen on Hayward. And the Magic again can't hit.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Isaac, the pass to Harris. Pass to Suggs. Out to the wing. Launches it. It's hauled in by Hayward. The Hornets with the lead. Rozier with it. Now guarded by Isaac. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Griffin's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
When Rozier is seeing the floor that well, makes everything easier for him and his team.
Here's Suggs. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Here's Banchero. Pass to Carter. Griffin comes with a double. Kicks it out to Isaac. Looking to end the drought. And that one hits the back iron.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Martin with the ball. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. Harris passes to Carter. Oh, MP with a block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Griffin. The Hornets making a switch here. Jones is checked in. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession.
Personal foul.
Pass to Suggs. Here's Banchero, defended by Jones. Here's Suggs. Clock at 4. Kicks it out to Isaac. Takes the 3. Oh, wow. Drew the count.
Personal foul. Team is on the penalty. At the line for the Magic, Jonathan Isaac. At the line for 3.
Widely expected to take Jabari Smith with the #1 overall pick. Right up until their selection, Paolo Banchero was announced. Rival teams impressed at how well they kept their secret. Good job, Orlando.
Now here's Griffin. 24 points for him. Jones with a screen on Harris. Griffin against Isaac. Misses off the left iron. Magic shooting at just 26% in the second. Hook loose. foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Easy to see that this Hornets squad loves to play at a fast pace. And for good reason. They're built to do just that. They push the ball up court fast and hard. Hard to try and catch the opposition unprepared and unalert.
There's 39 seconds left in the second. Harris against Martin. Here's Suggs. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Good on the shot.
Hey, you can see that former football player mentality and history on display with Suggs. He is fearless.
Griffin finds Jones. Oh, MP throws it down.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
Well, a careless foul.
Griffin, 4th personal foul. At the line for Orlando, Jonathan Isaac. 3 shots.
And on his 3rd shot, he finally gets it to fall. And here's Griffin outside. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Charlotte.
31. The away team, 52.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Charlotte Hornets.
Right now, they're getting anything they want in close. Now, that's hard to do, getting to the rim that easily, facing little resistance or no resistance. And they've continued to exploit that advantage.
Yeah, why go away from what's working? They're just feasting down low so far. All right, fellas, time to acknowledge the players of the week. In the West, Stephen Curry.
Chef Curry adding another one to his collection. He's as deadly as he's ever been. Controls the pace of the game, makes guys around him better. A class act with a lot of basketball left in him.
And that's a wrap on it.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And the Hornets with possession here. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. And so in the game for the Hornets, Kelly Oubre out there with Terry Rozier. Then there's Nick Richards. Then there's Griffin. And it's Bridges in at the 4 slot. Rozier against Fultz. Pass to Banchero. 6 to shoot. Back to Fultz. Wagner for 3. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Griffin, a screen on Harris. The kick out to Griffin. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win and reach, don't expect him to let up.
Outside Fultz. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That'll be a second foul of the game. Pass to Fultz. Wagner with a screen. Pulls up at the elbow.
Rozier, great quickness. When he's focused and locked in, he can run you down and does not back off at all.
To the paint. Griffin. Tipped. And they get it back. A nice shot by Richards.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Here's Banchero. Outside Fultz. Shoots over Rozier. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Griffin, a screen on Fultz. Rozier from outside. Orlando grabs the miss. Wagner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Now here's Griffin. Back to Rozier. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Rozier's got it.
Magic timeout. It's time for DJ.
They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Banchero. He's got 14. Clock at 6. Wagner outside. The 3 hits the trifecta.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
Here's Charlotte now. They're on an 11-3 run. Three-pointer Rozier. Sinks it from distance. Rozier's got 6 in the quarter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Banchero. Inside. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. On the break. Bridges passes to Griffin. They get the rebound. Just 5 to shoot. Second chance effort. Deflected.
Wagner, so good with his hands, but he's a smart defender, too. Positioned himself well to come away with that block.
Pass to Harris. Here's Banchero. Wagner with a screen on Bridges. Wagner outside. Oh, my.
Griffin, 5th personal foul. 2nd team foul. Substitution on the court. Shooting for Charlotte.
Approach we've seen so far for the Hornets.
Well, you know, in some circles, this is an unpopular point, but there can be value in taking the mid-range shot. This team is certainly proving that tonight.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
Anthony with it. He's picked up by Jones, and he might not be the biggest guy on the court.
Personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line.
Just when he's going at the rim, he's caught a number of defenders off guard with that burst.
And Clark, you could make a case that the Hornets were the best passing team last season.
BA, let's go to the numbers. I mean, they averaged the most assists per game in the league. And it's not just one guy. This is a team that's full of guys who can drop dimes.
Count it.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Outside Carter. Pass to Suggs. Carter, a screen on Martin. 11 feet out. Second shot opportunity, and it's good. 2 points. Carter's got 6.
Superb concentration from the big man there. Carter Jr. is experienced at converting difficult shots.
Griffin with it. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's Suggs, defended by Jones. Pass to Anthony. The 3 is up. Here's Carter. And so it's the shot.
At the end of the 3rd quarter with the score, your Magic Dixie Ball. The away team, 85.
Reaction after this break. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Harris at the 2 with Wagner playing the 3. Isaac in at the 4 with Carter Jr. playing the 5. And it's Fultz in at the point. That's who's out there for Orlando.
And, you know, Fultz is highly skilled as an offensive player. When he gets this kind of positioning inside, it's a wrap.
Martin outside.
Get there.
Pass to Griffin. With the floater. Nice D from Wagner. Well, Orlando shooting just 37% in the game. Now Fultz. He lays it up and banks it in.
You know, Fultz handles contact really well for a young player. Excellent at staying under control and then finishing through the contact.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
It's Griffin with the drive. And MP throws it down hard.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
And, guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Outside Carter. Wagner against Griffin. Wagner, the pass to Carter. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Manages well to draw fouls.
Banchero's checked in for Orlando. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Rozier, the pass to Griffin. And the foul called on Markelle Fultz. Contest.
That's his fourth foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 put him in a rough, tough spot.
Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Griffin outside. Shot clock at 6. Over Wagner. Goes to the fadeaway. Griffin's got 9 points here in the second half. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Now here's Fultz. Wagner with a screen on Rozier. Fultz can't get it to go. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And there's contact and a whistle.
Wagner. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw no good.
Shooting for Charlotte. Griffin at the line for 2.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And here are the Magic now. It's an 18-point game. Outside Fultz. Six to shoot. Pass to Banchero. Wagner with a screen. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Griffin outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Magic ball. Gordon Hayward, he's checked in. Fultz against Rozier. Pass to Banchero. Back to Fultz. Over Bridges. No good. A bit long that time. Charlotte has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Griffin right side. Pass to Richards. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. Orlando's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. And Anthony, here we go. And the Magic again can't hit.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Richards. He's checked by Carter. And he got the whistle on the way up. Harris comes in for Anthony. Good on the second one. And so here is Orlando, down by 12.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Rozier against Fultz. Wagner up top. Outside Fultz. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Wagner. The 3 is up. And they recover it.
You can add another offensive rebound to the tally. Just one of the areas where they're taking him to the task.
Carter finds Fultz. Can't hit that one. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. 22 was their biggest lead. And something you never like to see. But, guys, he definitely looks hurt.
Yeah, so tough. I mean, guys, I feel bad for him and the whole team. I hope it's not as bad as it looks.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
TJ Washington. Rise up and get loud. It's your Magic Youth Dance Team.
And here's Griffin outside. Orlando grabs the miss. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Fultz. Washington grabs the miss.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Hornets.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And making big plays when they needed it most. They captured the second game of this season series, but we're just getting started. They still got 2 games left to go against Orlando.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Wagner against Griffin. Over Wagner. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Boy, a nice win.
Thank you once again for coming through tonight's contest. Please make sure you get registered. We will see you again very soon.
Sure. No one's watching. Is your